Okay, got it. Let's send the questions. Can you see the questions in chat?
No, I wanted to split the room.
Yeah, I will split us in small rooms. And
Okay.
in the rooms, I want you guys to choose a leader to guide the conversations, to read the questions. And 10 minutes before the end, I will bring you guys back. Okay. Okay, let's go. So guys, have fun, and anything you can click in the bottle, ask for help, you can say to us on feedback at the end of the conversation. And see ya. Okay, so guys, you're here with me today at the main room. So let's start with the presentations. Natalia, could you start, please? Present yourself.
Yes. Hello, guys. Good evening. I am Natalia. I am 27. I live in Brasilia, but I was born in the south, in Rio Grande do Sul. And I am a chemical engineering. And that's it. I am glad to hear today.
So good. Good to have you here. And you, Jefferson.
Good evening for everybody. My name is Jefferson. I'm economist. I'm a professor from Catholic University of Goiás. I am business consultant. I'm 63 years old, and I'm here to gain fluency.
So you are in the right place.
Okay,
And
I
you,
hope
Bruno.
so.
Bruno?
Yeah. My internet ran away, but I'm back. So my name is Bruno. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Santos, and I work in a freight forwarder company for 8 years, and there I'm a financial analyst. And basically, that's all. That's all.
Good to see you again, Bruno. And you, Daniela.
Good evening, everyone. So, my name is Daniela. I live in Patinga, Minas Gerais. I'm a nutritionist, and I'm 27 years old. I'm here in TNT, I think, for 4 months. And it's a pleasure to be here to practice my English and to know different people.
Oh, I can't believe you're from Ipatinga. We are so close.
Yeah, it's very close.
Yeah, I have many family. Oh, how can I say like parents there? I don't know.
Yeah, related.
Yeah, it's related there. So good. So let's start with the first question is, what do you do in your spare time? Jefferson.
What I do? I used to play cards sometimes the whole night, drink beer, drink wine, listen good music. I used to play football, sometimes play football, but not now because we have this horrible pandemic. And I used to read something different, for example, in English or watching YouTube channels.
And you, Bruno? I don't know if he's here because he's frozen for me. I think now it's back. Can you hear, Bruno?
The sound's not good.
Yeah, now I can hear.
Perfect. Can you answer the first question? What do you do in your spare time?
Yeah, of course.
I can't hear. I don't know if you guys.
You can hear us? No? And the sound's not good for me. I don't know.
Yeah, for me too. I can hear Bruno.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah. Now
Yeah, the sound's good,
Yeah.
Bruno.
Okay, so what's the meaning of spare? I don't know what's the meaning of spare.
your free time.
Okay, okay. So on my free time, I usually go to practice running, because I love it. And before the pandemic situation, I used to play soccer too. I don't know how to play, but I try. Yeah.
Just kick the ball, hit the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, at
I
least it's a
try.
good exercise.
Yeah. And of course, go out with my family, go to the shopping, go to the movie. I love to watch some movie, and hopefully I can go as soon as possible with my family after this situation. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. And you, Daniela?
I enjoy a lot of things. I'm very eclectic, but I think I enjoy most is like hiking, um, listen to music. Let's see, yoga, some exercise. Yeah.
That's awesome. And you, Natalia?
Before the pandemic, I used it to go out with my friends, drink beer. I love beer. I am a big fan of beer. So if I could drink beer every day, but it's not possible. But I use it to go to bars with my friends, to go to parties with my friends, to go to concerts. Nowadays, I just watching series and drink beer at my home, read books, and that's it.
So good. For me, I like to watch series. I like to do yoga, also listen to music, and go jogging. And what else? I like to eating. um, Let me see. The next question is: do you like outdoor activities? What activities do you most like to do? Daniela.
Yeah, I think like hiking, I love when I have the chance to visit some like natural places, like um and let's see. Yeah, this is the type of activity that I like the most, and travel as well.
Yeah, travel is so good. And you, Natalia?
I also like to write in the nature. If I could spend more time in nature, I love stay near the nature. Go to see waterfalls. Near from Brasilia, we have a lot of waterfalls, so it's amazing. And I also love to go to concerts that are outdoors. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, that's something that I really enjoy also. And you, Jefferson?
I like to walk in the night. I love to walk more or less 1 hour, maybe, but just 1 hour. I like to walk, and when I'm walking, I'm listening music or watching YouTube or talk with somebody.
Yeah, it's a good exercise. And you, Bruno?
Yeah, in my case, I usually go. In my place, I have next to me a botanic garden. So I usually go there with my daughter to ride a bike. This is uh this is a good activity for us, and sometimes it it's been a long time that I don't go, but we like to go to the beach. That's amazing. But it's funny because I live in the coast in São Paulo, in Santos. But in my specific case, I don't usually go to the beach very often. I don't know why. Maybe I have the skills that I don't have much time, but even when you don't have much time, you always reserve a time to go. But I don't know. For example, if someone live uh, far away from beach, uh, this person or these people always arrange a time to go. But in my case, I don't know what happens.
Yeah, I
It's
know what it's like.
yeah,
I think I would like to live close the coast, just to see the view, even when
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
go there too much. Uh, for me, I think I like to ride a bicycle. I think what else? I like to jogging, go out with my friends, travel, see the view, and just things related to this. Let me see. The question number three is how often do you do that or used to do before the pandemic? And what do you feel when you do that? Um, Jefferson, you said about your walks. How often?
It's terrible now. I used to go. I used to go to the bars, the restaurants, to travel, to play soccer, play football. I love to play soccer. I used to hatching out, hanging out with a lot of friends. But now I'm just at home most of the time. I'm just go to the supermarket sometimes, the pharmacy, or sometimes to eat something in restaurant for just a short time. Short time. I go and come back very quickly because I'm very afraid about the pandemic.
Yeah, nowadays we have to be very careful. Yeah, I hope everything goes back to normal soon. Then you, Natalia.
I used to go to bars, I think, every weekend, and to outdoors activities. I think just one or twice per month. because when I did physical exercises, I use it to go to the gym. So, and I don't know, I think the more common feeling that we have right now, it's we miss the freedom that we had in the past. So now it's strange because it's something that we never imagined that could happen, and nowadays you just want to have a normal life back. It's strange because we never imagined that.
Yeah, for sure. And now we have to use to wear mask. It's something that we never thought before. And you, Bruno?
Yeah, so go to the movie or go to botanic garden. We used to do it very often before the pandemic situation, you know. Nowadays it's a little bit hard, as Mr. Jefferson said. I think that our main point is, you know, go to the pharmacy, go to the supermarket. You know, we usually do this nowadays, you know. So it's a little bit sad, you know. But before the pandemic situation, when we used to go, it was so amazing, you know, because we have that feeling of excitement, you know, anxious a little bit, and during the activity, it's so good, you know, and I feel so relaxed because I have that time with the people that I love, you know. So for me, it's amazing, and it's important too, you know, because we have so stressful week, you know, so we need to release and relax. Yeah.
Yeah. And you, Daniela?
Is the number 3 or 4? Hello?
Yes.
Can the number 3?
Mm-hmm. How often
Oh.
do you do the activities and how do you feel?
So it's been a long time. The last time I went to a for a hike, I think was before the pandemic. I think was in January of 2020. It's been a long time. But I try to walk in some parks and like in the main avenue of my close to my neighborhood, you know. But I like to do exercises. I feel like relaxed, and I don't know, like I feel more calm, and yeah, I think has a lot of benefits.
Yeah, I totally agree. I before the pandemic, I used to go more for jogging. You know, like here in my city, there is a neighborhood by the river, and people go there to run, to take a walk, and I love to go there. And before the pandemic, I used to do this more often, and I stayed like this whole year without going there. And now I returning step by step, you know, like little, even with the mask, it's so strange, but at least I think it's a time to take a breath, you know, like to see and to see people, to see anything like the nature. I really enjoy to be there. Like I feel more free, even when I am alone, you know, like usually I go there just by myself, and something that I really like just to go and listen some music and to get out of the stress the days. So yeah, the next question is what the benefits can you get from outdoor activities? Natalia, what do you think?
I think outdoor activities are good for our mental health. and to control our anxiety in general, and also just to relax. As Bruno said before, we have a stressful week and stuck at home most of the time. I think more it's a time that we need to escape of the situation a little bit. And I also like to stay in outdoors, listen to music. I think it's amazing. I think we can feel more the music. I don't know how to explain this, but I think we can feel more the music, and that's it.
Yeah, I think that the pandemic we saw how much we needed, like how much we miss go out with friends and see everything, the nature and people on the streets. And you, Bruno, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with Natalia. I think that it brings us good feelings, and for mental health, it's essential, We need to do this because of our daily routine, sometimes we get stressed with our daily work or some activity that requires some uh, a huge attention, about something. So we need to do this because it's good for mental health. And I think that we need to do this no matter how is your life. You need to schedule a time for yourself or for the people that you are living with. It's good for not just for ourselves but for the others around us. That's essential for life.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And you, Daniela, what do you think? Do you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree. Like, it's good to release stress and also to be connected with nature. I don't know, like, nature brings us a very good energy, and like see the like the birds, the the sound of the birds, and see the sun. I don't, yeah, all this kind of energy.
And you, Jefferson, what do you think?
I think the benefits is to catch the sun. The sun is so good. I need sun now, and sometimes make friends but keep distance, or find friends but keep distance. I think it's very good to relax, to think about the life, sometimes to grab leaves or to grab garbage when you are walking. I think it's very good. I love.
Yeah, me too. Yesterday we were talking about sports at the 10 p.m. meeting, I think, and we said about like working with teams. I feel this when we do some activities also, like uh, soccer and volleyball and other activities that you have this contact and how good it is, like to learn with the person that are with you um, and especially when you're talking about soccer, that when you're a child, especially boys, grows with this in mind, like I want to be a soccer player, and this grows inside you, like keeping a dream. I think it's very good to have this contact. And also, like you said, guys, about the mental health, also physical health, because when you're doing exercise, and the vitamins when you're in contact with the sun. And let me see, the question number 5 is, are there any green spaces near where you live, and what are they like? Bruno said about the beach, right? And what else? There's some other places.
Yeah, we have a botanic garden nearby, you know. We have maybe, I don't know if you already heard, I don't know how can I say it in English, so I will say in Portuguese, aquário. That's a good one, huh?
I think it's aquarium.
Aquarium. So that's nice. It's easy to say aquarium. We have an aquarium here in Santos, you know, and it's a good place to take the kids, you know, because there are a lot of different species of fish, you know, and it's something very good to be, you know. What else? Uh, mm, the beach I already said. Basically, that's it. And we have a coffee museum, you know. It's a good place to visit too. And the downtown of Santos, in some specific places, is a good place to go because it's like you are walking into the past, you know, because it's so interesting, the streets, because they look like antiquity. I don't know how can I say it, but I think that you got it, guys. That's Santos is a good city to live and to pass, you know.
There's so many places to see and things to do. I really like this.
Yeah.
And you, Daniela, I know that in Paixinga there is a Parque Ipanema.
Yeah. Yes, like I used to go to Parque Ipanema, but after the pandemic, I think I went just once. I don't know, but it's a good place to see. Like, they have, I don't know, improvements in the park. So now has some place that like um is I forgot the name of lanchonette, but yeah, has some places that sells snack.
Cafeteria.
Yeah, like cafeterias. So, yeah, and sometimes have like events, you know, that the city organize. So it's very nice and has a it's almost a zoo, like a zoological, but it's not like Uzipa, you know, the project. They have some animals and has a um, projeto Xerimbabo, but I used to go when I was a child, you know. But nowadays, like I don't go.
Sure, when I was in school, there was like a bus that take us there. Chirimava was so nice.
Yes, very nice.
And Jefferson.
I live in a condo, condominium. The abbreviation is condo. And we have a lot of green spaces here. We have a beautiful lake when you can walk, a very good path or sidewalk. You can walk a lot. You have a beautiful lake. You can swim. You can swim in the lake. I think that this is, we have a privileged person because we have a lot of green spaces here. And I think it's very nice. It's very amazing. I love where I live.
That's so nice. And you, Natalia.
Here in Brasilia, we have a lot of parks, and it's a green city. I didn't imagine this when I didn't know Brazil yet, but it's a very green city. We have a lot of trees around all the city. But near here we have Chapada dos Veadeiros, and I have this privilege, and it's just 2 hours by car, and it's a magical place. It's a magical place. I love this place.
Oh, I really want to visit someday. In my city, there is not too much, but there is some places like the neighborhood that I said is like a island by the river, and there is some spots, more trees and
Ibituruna,
yeah, yeah. The pico. I don't know how to say pico in English. There is a mountain that people used to go there. Used to know go there to see the view. From there you can see the whole city. It's amazing. There is a lagoa, also Lagoa Santa. That is it is another neighborhood that here that people go to walk, and there is a park also, but it's not. I think it's more private. I think it's from the city hall, but I don't see people talking too much about. Like it's not so common to say about this park here. Uh, Let me see. The next question it is if you have a favorite natural spot and what is like. Because in this Iceland that I said, I have a specific spot that I love to because in this place I can see the pico and it's just a beautiful image. Even this weekend I post a picture was so great and I love to stay there. In you, Natalia, you said about this Chapada.
Yes, I have a favorite spot in Chapada dos Veadeiros that's called Jardim de Maitreya. It's an amazing place between two cities of Chapada, and it's amazing. It's amazing. We can see the sunrise there. It's so peaceful. It's amazing, wonderful. I think it's magical. I think this place it's magical.
That's awesome. And you, Danielle.
Oh, I think I don't have like any favorite spot, but I love sunset. So every place that has a good um, view for sunset, I love it.
Me too. It's always good to see this guy. And you, Jefferson.
I live in Goiânia, but we have Caldas Novas, or Pousada do Rio Quente. It's a hot water. It's a beautiful place when you have the water so hot that you can relax. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's a majestic place to relax. That's I think the only place that I like to go. I know a lot of waterfall, but I don't like waterfall.
Oh,
I like
really?
no, I don't like. The water is so cold.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
Natalia, live in Brasilia. Brazil is near Goiânia. It's 200 kilometers from Goiânia. You know, have a lot of waterfalls here near Goiânia, but I don't like waterfall.
Yeah, but I think it's so
I love
beautiful.
So
waterfalls.
cold, so cold. I like hot water. I like ocean with hot water. Not
When I was
Santos. Santos too cold. I prefer Bahia.
That's true, Bruno. It's cold there.
Bruno. Sorry,
Just a little
Bruno.
bit.
It's too
Don't
cold in
worry.
Santos. No. It's
Yeah,
like Rio
just a
de
little
Janeiro,
bit.
no?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's colder than Rio. Rio is more warm, I think. Yeah. I never been in Rio, but I think that it's more warm, because in this case, in Rio we are upping, you know. So I think that it's more warm. In Santos, the beats are good, but is not so good, you know, because the water is a little bit dirty, you know. Unfortunately, the beats are beautiful, and we have the largest uh, garden, you know, next to the coast in South America, I think. But unfortunately, the water is not so clean, you know. So that's the is something that is a little bit sad, you know. But I think that the government is working on it, you know, and I hope that we can have the water uh, clean, you know. That's the thing. And here, my green spot here, I can say that it is the botanic garden, you know, because it's uh, nearby my house, you know, and there you can relax, you know. For example, if you go during the week, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, you can relax, you know, you can sit down and just appreciate the view. It's a good place to stay, you know, to be. Yeah.
Yeah, the next question is number 7. And I think we can answer the number 7 and the number 8 together. The number 7 is, when you were a child, did you like to play outside? What was your favorite game? And the 8, why are children less interested in outdoor activities nowadays? Bruno, stop you. You have a kid, right? What do you think?
Yeah. Nowadays, it's a little bit hard because, you know, for example, my daughter, she loves to 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 play on the cell phone, you know, and we need to control it because if we don't, she can spend all the day just playing on the smartphone, you know. It's a little bit uh I'm a little bit worried about it, you know. So but we are take care of it, you know. We control the time that she spent there, and we, for example, I live in a condo, and here there are a lot of kids, you know, and sometimes we I go there outside, and I allow her to play with the kids, you know, because I think that it's important. It's something that will be remarkable for her, you know, because she will remember about the kids, about the the, the jokes and the plays, you know. For example, in my case, I used to play soccer on the streets, you know, and sometimes my father took me and we went to the beach to play soccer. Sometimes is it was just me and he, you know, and for me it's something that I never forget, you know, and it's something special. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some memories that keep in our mind forever.
Yeah.
And you, Jefferson, what do you think?
When I was a boy, when I was a kid, I used to play soccer on the streets all the time until the end of the day. Until the end of the day, and sometimes running, games running, running for all the time. I think it's this. And this the next nowadays I have no children, no kids now. But I think the big problem is like Bruno said, how do you control the kids today all the time with games? It's terrible, no? They have no outdoor activities. I think it's terrible for the childhood.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's just smartphones and doing dances on TikToks, and just what I see right now. And what do you think, Natalia?
I was born in a small city, so we don't have a lot of things to do. So I think most of the time I spent running with my friends outdoors, and I don't know. I think it's just like this kind of activities with run and nowadays I think it's exactly as you said. The children spend all the day in front of screens and um, more concerned about dancing in TikTok that's doing real things. It's a little bit sad. I don't know. I don't know what will occur with this generation. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think it's a little bit sad.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's not the same, like people on the streets and kids playing and in Sujan, I don't know how to say the with areia and things like this. And what do you think, Danielle?
So like Natalia, I spent all my childhood in a small town. It's very small, like 6,000 people. I think, I don't know if you know, Lara, it's Don Cavati. It's close to Governador.
Really? I know.
Yes, so I spent all my childhood here, and we used to play a lot in the streets and like queimada. I spent like all day playing this game. So I think nowadays, yeah, like the kids are very uh, addictive, to screens, and like I think the excess of technology is huge. So unfortunately, is one of the consequence, that is end in this case. Um, Kids are more, they know a lot of things. They know how to use TikTok, Instagram, all the the apps. They are very natural with the apps. I think they know more than me. I don't know, like, using TikTok, and I think, oh my gosh. And when I see my cousins playing and uh, using like this, and I say, oh my gosh, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I feel the same. I also grew up in a small city. Maybe you know, Danielle, because it's close to Don Cavite. I used to live in Tarumiri. And
Oh, very cold, yeah.
yeah, maybe we have friends in common. And I used to play on the streets and with dogs and running. And I think nowadays you don't see this a lot, I there I see sometimes, but it's not the same, And now we see kids with cell phones and tablets and knowing all those things. So it's just sad. Um, I am bring people back because we are running out of time. And I want to thank you guys. I really enjoyed this conversation. It's so nice. And just 1 second before coming. Um, well, I wish I could see more kids uh, like what it was in the past. Welcome back. Um, I think there is another room. Second. Mhm. Okay, now we are all back. Welcome back, everyone. How was in your room? Did you enjoy the conversation? Yeah?
Yeah,
Really good.
What do you think, Danielle? How was in your room?
I think it was great. I didn't know the people that was there, and it was so good to know them, and we have a great time together.
That's good. And in your room, June. Ju.
Hi there. It was fantastic because I said for self-explanatory reasons, I didn't want to be a leader because I'm an English teacher. So, but it was good because Media is also an accountant. I'm an accountant. Louise and Thomas, they are working in the same field. And we had interesting stories and things to talk about. It was super good.
Oh, so nice. Good to hear. Guys, I will send here on chat the feedback link. So please answer the feedback. Let me know how was the conversation. What do you think about the project and the TNT? Give me suggestions of topics to bring in the next meetings. And I would like to remember that we have meetings all the week. During the week we have other language like Spanish, German, Italian. I forgot the rest, but we have a lot of language. And if you want to join, feel free. And now we have Spanish, so if you want to try a different language, we have now with Alex. Oh, that's so good to hear, Jefferson. I'm glad that you enjoyed the conversation. So thank you guys. I hope to see you here next week. And thank you. Bye. Yeah.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Thank
Have a
Thank you,
you.
good night,
guys. See you.
guys. Thank you
Bye,
for having
people.
me. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye. Take care.
Thank you for having me. Bye.